I'm a little bit, I'm kind of close to getting him, and I'm not that excited about it. Tell me I'm wrong, please.
I wish I could tell you wrong.
His multipliers are crazy. He has a really kind of interesting kit in terms of being able to debuff spread. But I don't think he's top tier at all in arena or anyone's like first pick most of the time. And I just don't think he's as useful in most PvE content versus some of the other picks.
Oh my goodness. I can't take it anymore.
Hello everybody, my name is Swicey and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking out against the Karnage hate. Now, in general, yes, there isn't that much hate for Karnage, but from plenty of content creators I have seen very negative things said about Karnage. Now, I worked very hard to get Karnage, and I'm sure everybody else that has him has worked as hard if not harder. And I really think that he is an S tier champion. Whether it be in Arena, Live Arena, or Hydra, he's so incredible. And now let me show you why. Now sure, that's not every single live arena fight, nor is that going to be every single Hydra team. However, that is the current highest damage that we've seen with Karnage in Nightmare Hydra, as well as that's just some of my live arena fights. Yes, I don't win every single one with him, but I win more with him than I have any other champion ever. Since I've had him and Onryo have absolutely smashed out the live arena, and it's been fantastic. Now, these things alone should show you that he isn't B, C, or whatever tier people are going to give him. If it's not S tier, it's not right. A tier still isn't even right. This guy is absolutely amazing. Now I think it's time that we go ahead, look at his kit, look at my build, look at the masteries and things I have on him, and kind of talk more about it. Now the A1, a single target double hitter, has a 50% chance of removing one random buff from the target. Passive effect: whenever an enemy hits this champion or an ally, has a 50% chance to counterattack with this skill. This chance is increased by 10% for each debuff on the enemy. You can book up 15% damage, 15% ignore resistance, and then also it's based on attack and accuracy, as all of his skills are. His A2, Devilish Accord, on a 4-turn books down to a 3, attacks one enemy 2 times, before attacking swaps HP with an enemy, then steals all buffs from them. Also transfers all debuffs from this champion to the target, and places a seal debuff on the target for 2 turns. This cannot be removed. This debuff cannot be resisted or blocked if this target has 50% HP or less. Placing a seal is fantastic. The A3, Trinity of Pain, a 3-turn booking, 30% ignore resistance. Attacks one enemy 3 times. The first hit places block passive for 2 turns. This cannot be removed. The second hit places block active skills for 2 turns. Also cannot be removed. And then the third attack steals 100% of the target's turn meter. The passive, Avatar of Anarchy, each hit this champion deals from skills has a 50% chance of placing a debuff spread effect, taking one random debuff from the target and placing it on all enemies. Whenever this champion kills an enemy, has a 100% chance of applying a debuff spread effect, taking all debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. This effect cannot be resisted. With a 33% arena speed aura. And guys, that is just form 1. Now, the other side, On the A1, Demon Stinger, booking 30% damage, attacks one enemy 2 times, heals this champion by 20% of the damage inflicted. This is essentially just a full heal every single A1, at least in Hydra. Passive being the same thing of counterattacking when anybody's attacked on your team. The A2, Singularity of Pain, on a 3-turn cooldown when booked, booking 20% damage, attacks all enemies, will ignore shield buffs, will also ignore ally protection buffs when attacking enemies under 1 or more debuffs, and unkillable when attacking enemies under 2 or more debuffs. Of course, everything scaling off of attack and accuracy. The A3, Infernal Stars, on a 4-turn when booked, booking 20% damage, attacks all enemies 2 times. If the target is killed by this skill while under 3 or more different debuffs places block revive. Now that's hard to use, but this is a very hard hitting skill. Also healing him fully, because it's an AoE, I mean this should never not full heal him. Fantastic skill here. I wish it was like 1 or maybe 2 debuffs, but it is what it is. Sometimes you'll get to block revive. Now the passive, Unending Carnage. This champion's crit damage increases by 1% for every 3 points of accuracy they have, ignores 10% of the target's defense for each debuff they're under. A god tier passive, guys. This is one of the best passives in the game, at least for a damage dealer. It's truly insane and synergizes so well with this kit. I think everything about his kit's fantastic. He has the highest base attack in the game at 1960. Solid base stats everywhere else. This guy's fantastic. If I were to go with a blessing on him, I'll throw it out now. It would either be Nature's Wrath, Heaven Cast, or I think obviously at 6-star you could go Crushing Rend. If none of those, Soul Reap could be good. Outside of that, maybe Cruelty. Just any of the basic nuking masteries, anything to make him do some extra damage is good. So yeah, let's go ahead, take a look at my build, the masteries I have on him, and all that fun stuff. So as you can see here, we have him in lethal and pinpoint, as well as 1 piece of reaction. On the base form, we're not looking at that many stats, honestly. He isn't hitting he is hitting pretty hard, but I wasn't too focused on his damage fully. I wanted to make sure he had some of everything, some speed, some accuracy, and his build isn't done, guys. Let's make that clear now. His build isn't done, but I figured I should make this video because I really wanted to talk about him. He's amazing. So right now he has 4,800 attack, 267 speed, 100% crit rate, 249 crit damage, and then 408 accuracy. Keep in mind this is without a soul. Once I add a soul, he's going to get an absolute shit ton of stats. That's just kind of how it is. Then on the second form, he would have 6k attack, and again without a soul, without build being finished. I'm pretty happy with the build as it is right now, and it can only get better. Now, if we want to talk about the best ways to build him, I personally think that how I have him now is probably the best way to go. If not pinpoint, you go stone skin, but I think pinpoint really helps him in not getting sheeped at least one time. At least like against Taras and things, it can help out. Same thing with stone skin, but I do like my pinpoint because it is generally better for my account. I don't have that many great stone skin accessories for demon spawn, so it's just what worked out best for me. Now, if we go over here, you can see I don't have him booked, guys. I want to get him booked, but Mikage has been taking the priority, and he will be getting books as soon as she's done. Karnage books are all worth it. Every single one will do a whole lot for him. I think Intimidating Presence might be the best move for Arena. I think it would help me out a lot getting his aura to be even stronger if Mikage gets banned and I don't get her increase aura. Alright, and now Masteries. Guys, I don't even have him fully mastered yet. He's just fantastic. I will be getting them done pretty soon. Again, just wanted to get this video out there. Master Hexer, definitely the way to go. And then Methodical is great because of how many times he's counterattacking and things. And then Spirit Haste can also be great as well. So that is my build. Those are some of the ideas for builds you could be going with. And I think that there's plenty of things you can do with him. Something I've thought about is maybe going a little bit less crit damage. Now, of course, his crit damage is already low, but once I get his 4-star soul, I'm thinking I might just go heavy attack, heavy accuracy, and heavy speed. Because on his second form, he's going to be getting that passive, taking him up plenty of crit damage, and his attack will be absolutely insane. In the arena itself, I don't think that people are using him correctly. I don't think that they're really utilizing what he brings to the table. I do love him into Taras. He's really good into Mithrala as well. Let's take this same team. Let's throw in my Arbiter because she does have some speed now. For a while there, she had absolutely no speed. And yeah, so immediately we can go ahead and not get screwed over by Taras's passive, which is nice. Something you don't get to do all that often. Alright. See if we can get the strip on the Mikage. There we go. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Now we could have gone in and attacked one of these guys, but I want to I didn't get to knock any return meter back. Taras can't do damage now. He can, but he can't ignore defense now is what I'm trying to say. The seal makes it to where he just doesn't get to do it. He doesn't get to take advantage of his lethal gear or whatever he's in. And now we have 4 debuffs on both of these guys. We can go in, block revive 200k. If you guys did enjoy this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're not already in my Discord, you can join through the link in the description below. There you can find a group of amazing people who are always happy to help answer some questions. If you need something asked to me, I'm more than happy to answer your questions. You can also get account help if you're struggling really hard in some place in the game and the videos aren't quite cutting it. Outside of that, I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.